Saturday afternoon, a tornado ripped through West Tennessee communities, leaving behind a path of destruction. WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News reporter Garrett Evans followed that path and spoke to those affected along the way.
The path of the tornado, 25 miles long, at maximum width, 600 yards. It began east of Yorkville in Gibson County and traveled to an area southeast of Dresden. Behind me, we could be looking at the first signs of damage from Saturday's storms. I'm about 5 miles west of Rutherford right now, and according to the National Weather Service, this storm was indicative of an EF-1 tornado that did produce 110-mile-per-hour winds. As we followed the path of destruction down Bells Chapel Road in Gibson County, the damage continued. Here, about 3 miles west of Rutherford, the call signs of a tornado become more and more apparent. The road is littered with debris, and there's dirt on it where timber was laid over it. In the background, you can hear chainsaws from the cleanup effort. There's also signs of new power lines erected. A half-mile further east, we came upon our first display of structural damage. We spoke to one homeowner who chose not to appear on camera, but told us that he witnessed the tornado, quote, drop at the tree line of a field near his property as he was running from his house to his shelter. He described the air as clear and absent of rain until the tornado was on the ground. At this point, the air became filled with debris and difficult to see. Before closing the door of his shelter, he saw the tornado move across the road and behind his neighbor's house. We moved further into Rutherford and met with another individual named John Meadows. Meadows told us he was at home when the tornado hit his house and shop.
It was hitting the windows so bad, I said, man, it's going to break my windows out. And so I just laid down in the floor beside the door there, and in a few seconds it was over.
Meadows says after the tornado passed, he walked outside and looked around.
Well, I just knew it was destroyed. I said, this is a total loss.
Meadows says the cleanup effort has been going smoothly. He doesn't plan to rebuild his shop, but he says the community has been very supportive.
We've had a lot of support, and there's a lot of damage. The neighbors are helping take care of each other too, but they've got their own to take care of, so. But we'll all help each other, I promise you that. It's a good community.
Meadows said he's just glad no one was hurt. He said you can replace any belongings you have, but you can't replace the lives of your family. After leaving Rutherford, we continued along the path of destruction towards Weakley County. And finally, we come to Summers Road. It's a road a few miles southeast of Dresden where cleanup efforts are obviously still underway. And this is where the tornado finally ended after traveling 25 miles from a little bit east of Yorkville all the way to southeast Dresden. Garrett Evans, WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News.
Now, according to the National Weather Service, there were no fatalities from the tornado in West Tennessee. However, 3 were injured.